Hello everyone, my name is Dennis Reap and I am the elected Boxborough Town Moderator. With me is Michael Johns, the Town Administrator. Mike and I are recording this video courtesy of Littleton Community Television Program Coordinators Judy Reed, Nick Casaletto, and Executive Director Mark Crory. Thanks to LCTV for providing this opportunity to preview the Boxborough Fall Town Meeting, which starts on Tuesday, October 14th at 7 p.m. in the Parade Room of the Boxborough Regency, located at 242 Adams Place. Fall Town Meeting provides voters the opportunity to discuss and vote on proposed changes to zoning bylaws, to vote on the establishment of an appointed Board of Assessors, and to vote on a proposed amendment to the general bylaw specifying the date of the annual town meeting and annual town election. Fall Town Meeting will also include 2 non-binding sense of the meeting articles seeking voter input on the proposed design and construction of a new fire station.
Thanks for the introduction, Dennis. The agenda for Fall Town Meeting is the warrant, which is posted to every town website and mailed to every household by October 1st, 2025. Everyone is encouraged to review the warrant ahead of time to be informed about what will be discussed and decided by the voters on the floor of town meeting. The objective of the warrant is to provide as much information as possible to all Boxborough voters about the articles to be voted on at town meeting. Each article in the warrant typically contains the text of the article, a summary explanation of the article, as well as recommendations for or against the article from the Select Board, Finance Committee, and other boards and committees as appropriate. With a total of 8 articles to be considered, Dennis and I want to provide you with an overview of what to expect. We are not here to review the articles in detail or offer opinions on the articles. That will all happen at town meeting. Meanwhile, if you want a more detailed preview of each article, it's all here in the warrant.
As moderator, I will preside over the Fall Town Meeting starting at 7 p.m. on Tuesday the 14th in the Parade Room at the Boxborough Regency. We are back at the Regency this year for the first time since 2021 to be sure we can accommodate the anticipated number of attendees, based in part on the large turnout we had at the annual town meeting last May. Please refer to the warrant or the town website for more information about where to park and where to find the Parade Room. Check-in for the meeting starts at 6:30. There will be free on-site childcare available at the Fall Town Meeting for the benefit of parents of young children interested in attending the meeting on one or both nights. Space may be limited, so parents are encouraged to register in advance via the QR code in the warrant or through the town website to reserve a spot. We are planning on 2 nights for the Fall Town Meeting. Articles will be taken up in numerical order, with the exception of Article 5 concerning zoning for the MBTA Communities Act, which is scheduled to be the first item of business starting at 7 p.m. on the second night of Fall Town Meeting, Wednesday, October 15th. This scheduling is intended to address the anticipated voter interest in Article 5 and to help voters plan their participation. While the pace of town meeting is not always predictable, this scheduling will ensure that Article 5 will be considered at the outset of Night 2, regardless of the progress made on Night 1. And once the discussion and vote on Article 5 is concluded, we will continue Night 2 with any articles left over and remaining from Night 1.
The first item of business on Night 1 will be 2 zoning articles. Article 1 proposes to amend the zoning bylaw to allow and define a new use, public safety, in all zoning districts. Article 2 proposes to amend Section 5.1.2 Dimensional Schedule, Footnote 5 of the Town of Boxborough zoning bylaw for the purpose of allowing a public safety building of up to 25,000 square feet in the town center district. Both Articles 1 and 2 are associated with the ongoing effort to build a new fire station and to specifically allow for this use under the definition of public safety that is lacking under the current bylaw. The next 2 articles are sense of the meeting articles. These are non-binding articles submitted by the Fire Station Building Committee in the form of a question and are intended to gather the opinion of voters on how to proceed on 2 important concerns. The first concern under Article 3 is to present information regarding the relationship between the location and cost for a new fire station and to ask voters whether or not to pay a higher cost for a location other than on 72 Stowe Road. The second concern under Article 4 asks the voters about building a new firehouse using the high-level green construction standards and whether or not to expend a higher initial construction cost that supports long-term operational savings, environmental stewardship, and community resilience.
Article 5 is a proposed zoning amendment that proposes to create an MBTA Communities Overlay District that will allow multifamily housing as of right in accordance with Mass General Law, Section 3A of the Zoning Act, also known as the MBTA Communities Act. Other articles to be considered at Fall Town Meeting include Article 6, which is a proposed zoning amendment to change Section 4 of the Stone Walls Bylaw, Article 7, proposing that the town establish an appointed 3-member Board of Assessors, and Article 8, proposing to amend the general bylaw requirements for the date of the annual town meeting and the annual town elections.
To learn more about the rationale behind the articles and the recommendations of the sponsors, the Select Board, the Finance Committee, and others, please read the warrant, which is available at boxborough.ma.gov and is mailed to all households in Boxborough. Information is also available on the official Boxborough Town Facebook page. We look forward to seeing you in the parade room at the Boxborough Regency starting at 7 p.m. on both Tuesday, October 14th and Wednesday, October 15th.
Thank you for joining us. There's a lot of important business to be taken up at town meeting, which needs to be determined by you, the voters. Town meeting is your opportunity to have your voice heard and to make a difference in town government. We hope that this information has been helpful. Please don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions or concerns. And please join us on Tuesday, October 14th and Wednesday the 15th to participate in one of the purest forms of democracy, our Town of Boxborough Fall Town Meeting. Thanks for watching.